So I felt compelled to do a video on the fucking buoys, okay? I think that there are people who are under the impression that there are like motorized saws and chainsaws and booby traps in these buoys. Because there's no other explanation for these people I've been seeing and interacting with today who genuinely think that like the governor of Texas is like planning to murder these people, as if that would be good PR, you know? Like he's planning to murder these people with like booby traps that are hidden in these floating buoys, as if the people that show up at the international border where there's fucking signs that say not to cross and don't, like, stay out, no trespassing. I think people, because of Castro that went down there, I don't know if it was Julian or his brother, I can't remember which one it was, but he's like, they're chainsaw like, you know, attachments on this thing, and I'm like, dude, it's like a bicycle. If you look at it, it looks basically like a giant gear from a bicycle crank that's two halves that are clearly bolted to the frame of the thing, and they don't rotate, they're not motorized, they're a passive. It's like, see this fence I'm driving by, man? If I were to like try to climb through that fence and there was a big sign that says, do not climb over here, no trespassing, and I hurt myself, like say I cut myself and I bleed out and I die trying to illegally go on that dude's property. In America, no one would have sympathy for me. They would say, well, it was clearly marked, the guy was breaking the law, and he was trespassing and he hurt himself in the act of breaking the law. You know what they do? They say, well, sorry, buddy, you deserve it. But somehow, because of our empathy for people, we're like pretending that they're too stupid to understand that if we can't swim and there's a barrier and it says not to come in here, we're already breaking the law. We already know it's illegal to come here. We're coming here anyway because we're just so whatever that we have to break the law. You know, they're asylum seekers and they're just coming here for asylum, but yet they don't know to like go to the port of entry and be like, hey, I'm here to come here illegally. Let me in. I think people really think they're like booby traps, like in a fucking Ninja Turtles video game or something with like big spinning saws and like laser beams and shit. And that's very sad. It's very sad how gullible and ignorant and soft everybody is. It's very sad. Because guess what? If you hurt yourself climbing through a no trespassing sign in America, everybody basically just laughs at you and goes on about their day. But somehow, if you're not from here, we pretend like you don't know any better. And I believe that's what you would call the bigotry of low expectations. These poor immigrants are just too stupid to not, like right there, there's fucking wire over a facility with a water tower in it that could cut you. I could cut an artery and bleed out. But I really wanted to get to that water because it's just so hot out. And, you know, I'm starving. Look, here's a farm with food, right? And they have a fence. What if I were to climb that fence and impale myself on one of those T-posts and, like, blast a hole in my fucking artery in my leg? Do I then sue them? No. If I live, I go to jail.